Alright. Alright, and hello everyone. It is me, Jay Burns, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you all the Alpha Loom template for my light wave design. And this is a bracelet design. So, yeah, here's the template. So how you would go about using this template to make your bracelet, you would start here in column 1. Look underneath this number 1 here, so the columns are these numbers on the top. So you look under column 1, see all these different colored squares, you would place the rubber band that goes with that specific color. So say you want to use black rubber bands for all the white squares, you just place the bands in the row that square is. So as you can see here, we have this aqua green color here in row 4, so you would place whatever color you want to use for that colored square in row 4 on your Alpha Loom. And so you would move on to column 2 after you finished column 1, and you would just go through the entire template until you get to column 6, and then once you got there, you would start over from column 1 and go through the template over and over until you make the bracelet long enough for whoever's going to be wearing it. So it's just like making a regular Alpha Loom bracelet, nothing special. If you don't know how to make an Alpha Loom bracelet, or maybe you don't have an Alpha Loom and you want to see some different ways to make an Alpha Loom bracelet, I'll have 3 links to 3 tutorials in the description. One showing you how to make Alpha Loom bracelets on the Alpha Loom, one showing you how to make them on a regular loom, and another tutorial showing you how to make them on just 2 pins. Alright, so for the rubber bands, there are 3 different color groups and 4 groups total. You'll need at least 3 different colors to match what I have here on the template. But if you like, you could really just use 2 colors. But anyway, you're going to need 1 color for the background, which in this template the squares are white. You're going to need 2 colors for the actual wave, and I have them represented as the aqua green and the orange squares in the template. And if you would like, you can just use 1 color, but I like using 2. Alright, then this 4th group, which isn't really a color group because you can't see it in the design, these are the connector bands, and they are used to connect the 7 rows of bands together to make a light wave bracelet and not 7 single chains. So for the type of bands I recommend using, this design you could really use any type of rubber band because it's really simple and it's not anything that the shape of the bands matters too much. But I like to use alpha bands because you can repeat the pattern more times in the number of bands you need to make yourself a bracelet. Now, if you only have regular bands but you want to get the alpha band look, what you can do is take a regular rubber band, twist it into an 8 or an infinity shape like so, fold it like a book back on top of itself, and what you have just done is you've created a cap band. And as you can see here, the cap band is about the same size as an alpha band, and when you use it, just like any regular band that you're going to be placing on your loom, when you finish, it will be around the same size as an alpha band when you finish. So, I don't think I said this before, but in the description I'll also have a link to a longer version of this template. You only really need these first 6 columns, but I have a longer version of the template on my Alpha Loom website, which I will have linked in the description like I just said. And yeah, so that template on my website you can print and download. If you have a printer, you can print it. And yeah, if you would just rather just use this one I have here, I'm going to go ahead and just hold it still, use the pause button so that you can use it right now. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say for this video, other than thanks for watching, and bye!